to me.
Happy Homebrew Wednesday, guys. It's Martin from the Last Lick Brewery here. So Saturday, I've been planning out a new brew, and the first part of it, I was making 2 tinctures. This is a mint tincture, so it's mint chopped up, chucked in there with a load of vodka soaking in that. Apparently vodka's like a solvent, so it strips it completely out, any of the oils, and a lemon as well, so that's just lemon peel, and then I did like half a lemon, just the fruit, not the white pith though. Shaking them every day for a couple of times a day to get the oils out, and then I'm going to taste them in a few days and see how strong they are. Depending on how potent they are, I'll strain it all out and just leave the vodka in the back in the jars again. So that's update 1. Update 2, I've got a beer mail. Rookie Brew, Zane, he sent me a bottle of Dropkick Mate. So I'm looking forward to trying that because it's got quite a reputation amongst the guys. Black IPA, I believe. So that'll be nice. I think that one's cold steeped. Then we've got an oatmeal brown, OB. So that should be good. And then a wild brown ale. So yeah, looking forward to trying all 4 of those. It's very generous. So cheers, Zane. So that's update 2. Update 3, which is arguably slightly unbeer related. Yeah, it's sort of tangible sort of beer link. Myself and my wife said we had something going on. We couldn't say anything about it, but the truth's out there now. We are moving to Australia. We've got family there, and just happened to be that we didn't have permanent residence in New Zealand. So yeah, we've got PR in Australia, based on my wife's work. So that should be. So yeah, we're moving in February, so I'm gonna have to curtail the brewing for a bit, and I'm actually not taking any of my equipment. So at some point, I'm gonna be either selling it or giving it away to someone, or I don't know. We'll see. Before, right, so I've been brewing. Yeah, that's right. And I am happy to say that it's looking like it's fermenting now. It's been, man alive, the lag on it, using SO4 yeast, it was like 18, 19 hours, and the rest of them are all started it, like super quick. Using USO5 last couple, and yeah, this one just did not want to get going at all. And I thought, do you know what? I think I learned something from it in the patience part. As long as you've got all the variables right, you pitched enough yeast, you got the temperatures right, and you've got a decent wort to start with, and it will ferment. The yeast want to become, they want to make beer, to be fair. So that's a lesson learned from that, and we've got a good airlock activity now. And do you know what? I think it's even slowed down. But so I brewed it Sunday. It's Wednesday now. Sorry, I didn't brew it Sunday. I brewed it Monday because it's my day off. So 2 days ago. It is a red pale ale. It's called Pacifica Ring of Fire because I used the Pacifica. Got some Nelson Sauvin as well. So it's it's should be about 42 IBUs roughly. I did a whirlpool again, used some steeping grains. Just DME again because I can't. And there's no point me investing in a load of all grain equipment now. that's going to have to wait until I go to Oz, and I'm going to build it up slowly. So yeah, so the malt bill was well, the DME, but then I used medium crystal and the redback malt, which I don't know, it seems similar to Cara Red, but I think it's slightly lighter in colour, so it's going to have like a red tinge to it. But I have to say, going into the fermenter, the colour was absolutely lovely. But yeah, it's bittering hops for Nelson Sauvin, and then a little bit of Nelson Sauvin at flame out, and a big addition of the Pacifica, because it's quite it's good aroma hop. So I'm looking forward to trying it. The sample I did take was quite good. It was slightly bitter. The reason for the name Pacifica Ring of Fire is because because it's like a red colour, sort of volcano-y, sort of Pacifica Ring of Fire just seemed to fit. But I'm doing a 5 litre experiment with, and this is based on Garage Project's sort of Death from Above, with a slight sort of tweak in my own sort of special way. So yeah, it's going to have 500 grams of mango in the 5 litre, which seems like quite a lot, but we'll see. And then I'm going to have to, I think I might have to put a blow off tube on this. I've heard fruit can pretty much go everywhere. It won't be quite 5 litres that goes into the 5 litre bottle, because otherwise it's going to leave no room for a Krausen or anything. Then put in a little bit of red chili in, probably straight into the fermenter as well, and let that sort of do its job. Hopefully it should ferment a little bit, so we're going to get slightly higher alcohol content, and then so you should get the taste of the mango, a little bit of the chili. I'm not hoping for a huge kick, because it's going to be quite bitter anyway. The hops and chilies don't go particularly well together, because one accentuates the other. And also if you haven't got the sweetness there, you haven't got anything to balance out the chili, so it could end up just being very hot. So then I'm chucking in the lime and the mint extracts, tinctures, whatever you want to call them, at bottling. Rack it off and mix it all together. Not really sure how I'm going to do that, but I will. And then so bottling up into that. So that should be good. So I think I should get away with a few bottles of that. There's not going to be a huge amount. The rest is just going to be as it is, as the original was. So Pacifica, Nelson Sauvin Pale Ale, Red Pale Ale. That's bubbling away nicely now. Quite a slow, it's not a particularly vigorous fermentation, as you can see, but yeah, it's coming along. It's a little on the warm side at the moment. I did not expect that, so I'm sort of brought it out of its cupboard to try and cool it down just a fraction, slowly obviously, so I don't want to shock the yeast. But yeah, right, anyway, cheers guys, it's nice to be back brewing, and I'm looking forward to trying some of the other bits and pieces. Looking forward to trying Zane's beers, definitely. But yeah, quite excited to be back brewing and sort of experimenting, and hopefully it turns out alright. I shall give you an update next week and let you know how it's going. Haven't got a huge amount of footage, but I will chuck some on at the end, I think. And if I forget to, sorry, let me know and I will chuck it up at some point. Bye bye. I've got over 50 subscribers. How the blinking hell's that happened? So yeah, it's a bit surprising. I think I'm up to 52 or 53 now. Yeah, what's happened there? Why are people watching the videos? Anyway, cheers guys. Don't forget to like and drop some comments if you've got any thoughts or you just want to say something. Shut up, Martin. Maybe. And you've already subscribed if you're watching this, but if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, then why the bloody hell not? Competition one going in. So just siphoning off into the fermenter, looking fairly clear. Cooling on pretty well. Cooled it down about 20 minutes or so. And it's only a 17 litre batch that I only part boiled. So I'm topping out with water because I just don't have the power for a full batch. So we've got 17 litres in the fermenter and it's looking pretty good. I think I've hit my numbers. They might just be a slightly high, only a couple of points. I think sitting at one, no you can't see that because it's not focusing. And that's round the wrong way. Give it. Okay. There in the sanitizer, and here we go. Cha-ching. Go on, Yeasty, do your magic.